Today we are on a mission to find the best street food in Edinburgh. If you're new here, my name is Sim and I've been living in Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, for 2 years now. It is such a beautiful city and there is so much to do here, but one of my favorite things to do on a weekend is to go to markets. Edinburgh actually has quite a few markets depending on which day you are going. Today is Saturday, so there are 2 main markets that I want to check out. So get ready, we are going to explore the city and find some delicious things to eat. We are here at the first market, which is the Edinburgh Farmers Market, and it's located on Castle Terrace. It's very obvious to see why this is called Castle Terrace, because that building at the top of the hill is actually Edinburgh Castle, so it makes a beautiful backdrop to this market. Obviously, because it is a farmers market, you know that everything that you are buying here is locally sourced, and you are also supporting the local community, which I think is really cool. You can also get some fresh produce, meat, seafood, bread, milk, so you can even do your groceries here on a Saturday morning. I just picked up my first bit of street food at the farmers market, and when you think of British food, one thing that probably comes to mind is pies. So I picked up a sausage roll. This is a venison and red wine sausage roll, so it sounds delicious, so let's see how it tastes. Really good. The pie crust is also really nice and flaky but not too dry. Really good. Whenever we are at this market, we also like to pick up some olive oil. Then we stopped by the cured meat stand and we spotted some biltong there. There were some really interesting options here. There was a venison stick that had cider and seaweed. Now it's time to try some street food again. This time we are having a pulled pork sandwich. It smelled so good while they were preparing it, and you can just see all the ingredients are fresh, but let's see how it tastes. We are now on our way to the next market. This is actually called Grass Market. They also have some arts and crafts there, so it's a good spot to check out for some local souvenirs. We are walking over to the market now. We are walking up a hill, which is the hill that you saw earlier with the castle. So sorry for being out of breath. This is actually the longer route to the market. I think if you take the shortcut, it's only like a 5-minute walk. But I thought it would be nice to walk through the Royal Mile and Old Town here in Edinburgh, because it is such a beautiful part of the city. I have walked through the Royal Mile so many times, but honestly it always just stays so magical, and it just blows my mind how old the buildings are in the street. This is the area that Edinburgh originated in, so the greater Edinburgh that you see now wasn't here before. It's crazy to be here and to imagine what it must have been like so many years ago. Like this Starbucks, it has been here for over 500 years. It's the oldest Starbucks in the UK. That was obviously a joke. That Starbucks is not 500 years old, but this building in front of you, St. Giles Church, is actually over 900 years old. In the distance, you will also see a clock tower. This is Tron Kirk. The original building dates back to the early 17th century, but then it was rebuilt in the 19th century. We are now walking down Victoria Street, which turns into Westbow. And this street has been rumored to inspire Diagon Alley. If you look from the bottom, you get a better idea of why people would say that. I think J.K. Rowling has confirmed that that's not the case, but I like to think it is, and it's such a beautiful, colorful street to walk down. You can also see they've put up the Christmas lights, so we'll definitely have to come back for a Christmas vlog to check out all the Christmas lights and decorations. We've made it to the grass market and I think we are probably gonna pick up some dessert here, seeing as we got food at the previous market and I love a sweet treat, so let's see what we can find.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
And we are back from a day of exploring. It was such a fun day out. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit more of Edinburgh. Also, if there is anything specific you want to see about Edinburgh, Scotland, or the UK, let me know down in the comments and then I can see what I can do. Obviously, we got a bit sidetracked there at the end and moved from the market to the Irish pub, which wasn't on the agenda, but it was still a really nice way to end the afternoon. I wanted to quickly show you everything that we picked up today. It's not that much, but just in case you're curious, we did end up getting a really nice big sourdough bread. And I don't know if you noticed, but it did say that they were award-winning bakery. So really excited to try this bread. I'm actually feeling like I need to make some soup tomorrow because with bread like this, soup would just be the best combo. We also picked up some olive oil. I guess we can unwrap this now. There you go, some Greek olive oil. And the reason why we actually got the bread is because the guy at the olive oil stand told us that his usual breakfast is to have a slice of the sourdough slightly toasted with this drizzled over it. So we obviously have to try that. Then we also got some of the salami sticks. And of course, the South African and us could not leave the biltong behind. So we did get some biltong as well. Remember the sausage roll that I had? Originally, I wanted a different filling, but they didn't have that heated up, but it still sounded good. And this is a bacon, cheese, and chili jam sausage roll. So I decided to get this one for takeaway and then we can heat it up for dinner. It is actually quite a hearty sausage roll, so it's definitely enough for 2 people. The last thing we didn't pick up at the market, we went into a fossil and crystal shop, which was just around Grass Market. We picked up some crystals. So this is a tiger's eye from South Africa, so that's pretty cool. This one over here is a Mainolite. I haven't seen this before. It's from Spain, but she did show us that if you look really closely, you can see there's like little imprints on the stone. So that's little fossils that have formed on the stone. So that's pretty interesting. And the last one we have over here is fluorite from Mexico. That's everything that we got today. Thank you so much for coming along on this fun day in Edinburgh. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider giving it a like down below to help support my channel and get my video out there. I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my videos, I have a lot of videos about living abroad in the UK, tips for moving over to the UK, and just general vlogs. So if you want to see more of that, also remember to subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and then I will see you in a new video next week.